digs across the middle, but it's the ability to extend plays with his legs and then find guys downfield and make accurate passes that scares the heck out of you. So great athlete.
Would you say Nix is the best scrambling quarterback y'all faced up to this point?
Yes, without a doubt.
He has some kind of Johnny Manziel-esque type qualities where when things break down, he can extend plays and get outside. And how much does it stress the defense when you don't have a traditional guy like that?
Oh, it's a nightmare. You got to if you're in zone coverage, right? You have to work your scramble mechanics because all of a sudden the routes are going to convert. It's easy to get lost in man coverage. You've been chasing the guy all over the field, and all of a sudden the play gets extended and the guy's running around all over the place. It's easy to lose your receiver, so it makes it very difficult, very, very difficult. And then I don't know anything about Johnny Manziel's size, but I'm pretty sure Bo Nix is a little bigger and thicker, and so what he does in the quarterback run game is very concerning.
Obviously, you break down film and see more than we do in media, but just on paper and from the naked eye, it looks like Aaron Burley's played some good football the past couple of games. What have you seen from him?
He has. He's who Aaron is, right? Flying around, all-out effort. Has made some good plays, getting in the backfield, causing disruption, and done some good things. So, very pleased with him the last few weeks.
You say the same thing about Tyrus Wheat. Seems like he's had a couple of good games lately too.
I do, yeah. I'm never happy or never satisfied. There's still some opportunities out there for all our guys where we could be more disruptive or chaotic for the offense, but it's always a work in progress.
Zero coverage, I know it's a feast or famine type deal. Sometimes you get there, sometimes you don't. I know you chart that and kind of keep up with it. What's kind of your impression of how the defenses perform when you bring the house?
I think all you guys know that, right? If you give a touchdown, obviously it's a really dumb call. So, not so good when I called it.
But sometimes it's been successful for you, though. Sometimes you get a sack, sometimes you get an early throw. Is there a percentage of that where that you're satisfied, or is it 100%?
No, I don't. I'd be lying to you if I said I had the stats off the top of my head that every time we were in a zero coverage, this is when they converted, this is when they didn't. I don't have those off the top of my head, but it's hurt us a few times here lately. So, maybe I'll not call it this week. We'll see.
So outside of Bo Nix, what do you see from Auburn's offense that presents a challenge?
Well, I think it's the best tailback group probably we faced all year, the combination of them. Tank Bigsby is I think as talented a running back as there in the country. Jarquez Hunter is obviously having a phenomenal season as a true freshman. And then, you got your third down back who comes in, and he's a heck of a runner already, but, he's a nightmare out of the backfield receiving. Big physical tight ends, big physical offensive line, the way they're running the football, the way they're going to be balanced. I happen to think that Coach Arson and Coach Bobo, what they've done offensively, put together that package it's a great offensive scheme.
There's a lot of motion with them, too. It seems like they give you a lot of looks to kind of simplify, to get the matchups they want. How much of that have you kind of looked at, and maybe it's a little bit unique to them?
Yeah, I would say maybe they shift their motion a little bit more than maybe the average offense now. I think a lot of offenses, right, you're so concerned with ripping off plays that it takes time to shift in motion. But I think these guys understand how it affects defenses. It changes gaps, it changes fits, where guys have to move alignments, and so people have been doing it for a long time, and they understand the issues it causes for defense, and so it's obviously part of their offense. They do a great job of executing it.